Today's video covers my recent service center visit to correct a problem I was having. For the past month or so, I have been noticing that the trunk lights were flickering when I open the trunk. Sometimes they stay on when the trunk is fully open. I swapped out the aftermarket bright LED lights that I had to see if this affected it. Nope, it still has the issue. So I scheduled a service visit. Tesla service has been pretty good for me. I usually can schedule a service visit the same week or usually within 2 weeks. On the Tesla app, the service center gives a quick estimate of what needs to be done on the visit. I noticed that they wanted to reseal the front upper control arm ball joints. Here is a look at the joint when I recently had the wheels off for a tire rotation. You can see what they did later in the video. I dropped off my car at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, December 1st. I sometimes wait for the car to be serviced, but coincidentally, I also had to take my wife's car in for its 20,000-mile service at Volvo. Right after dropping off my car, I left the parking spot number in the service message area on the Tesla app. That's so the service tech knows where the car is. This Tesla service center has hundreds of parking spots in the lot. Then I received a $100 Uber credit and added that to my Uber account on my phone. About 4.5 hours later, I got a message that the service was complete. Let me go over the service invoice and show you the details. They inspected the tires and filled them to the proper PSI. Here you can see that they posted the measurements of the tread depth for each of the tires for the outer, middle, and inner of each tire. I didn't ask for this, but I guess they did it anyway as a complimentary item. I was also low in windshield wiper fluid, and they filled that up for me too. Here's the detail on the suspension. I have heard that Tesla was doing this since some cars have been making annoying squeaking sounds due to the front upper control arm ball joints drying out. So I suppose Tesla is doing this voluntarily as a preventative measure. I haven't had any issues with noise, but this is nice that they did it. As part of my issue with the trunk lights, they replaced my 12-volt battery just to make sure it wasn't the cause. I kind of think this was a waste since I just got a new 12-volt battery in September, but it is covered under warranty. On the final page, you can see that they did find out that the trunk harness was to blame for the issue. I couldn't get any explanation out of if it was a factory defect or if the wires got chafed or shorted, which could be the reason why the lights were flickering. In any case, they replaced it under warranty. Next year, my factory warranty will expire. Before that happens, I will bring the car in for any last issues and ask them to check out the suspension and make sure all the bolts are torqued for the control arms, and basically make sure everything is good with the suspension in general. There aren't a whole lot of things to service on the Tesla, but the suspension is one area that you should look into after having the car for a few years. Mine will be 4 years old next May. Let's see how it looks now. Opening the trunk and looking inside, you can see that the LED fixtures on both sides are now turning on as soon as the trunk opens and stay lit consistently. That's good. It wasn't any earth-shattering problem, but you definitely want to get things fixed while under warranty at no cost to you. Now let's look at the suspension. Here on the driver's side, looking above the tire, you can see that the upper control arm and the ball joint area. There is now a black sealant applied to the entire top of the joint, and I am assuming inside as well for lubrication. Going over to the passenger side, you can see the same sealant here too. This is good. Service did what they said they were going to do. Well, that wraps up my summary of my recent service trip. Don't be afraid to get things fixed while under warranty. If they are minor, I usually wait until several things occur and then get it done all at once. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.